guys really have gone above and beyond. I do want to give a quick shout out. I did look around. I think it's only one that's here, but I know the 2022 Golden Hammer recipient, Elliot Brown, is over there. So thank you, Elliot, for coming back. All right, let's get started on this. So this first student is one that we can always count for a lot of laughs. We can always count on him to be the first one to try to begin to work. Which is very important because he's also the first one usually to take a break. But he really is somebody who does come in every day. He actually told me when he was a 10th grader in the introduction course that he knew for sure his name was going to end up on that wall as a Golden Hammer Award recipient. So the first Golden Hammer tonight goes to Mr. Paul Gutler.
Where's the bagels? Where's the bagels?
This next one is another student that's really always the silent worker. Whether he's working alone or leading a group, he always gets the job done. There are some elements of this project that required rather complex mathematical thinking and calculations. Anytime that was needed to try to sit down and do some trigonometry to figure out the exact angle, we knew that this was that student that we could count on. He spent most of his afternoon today ensuring that that flooring was done for you all to see in just a moment. Our second Golden Hammer Award recipient is Liam Moretz. This is another student that took the introduction course, and so I first met him last year as a junior, and he actually joined the class just a few days late for some scheduling reason that I don't really remember. But from that moment he stepped foot in that class last year, he was seen as the leader of introduction, and then when he came again this year, he was once again one of our leaders. You could always count on him to get the work done, even when the students around him were maybe goofing off or enjoying a break. He's somebody that we really grew to depend on for his skills, his knowledge, and his work commitment. Dan Visha, come on up and get your Golden Hammer.
You want a photo too?
Congratulations. There's only one thing that I need to say about this student, and the guys will know exactly who he is. We have a loving nickname for him where we refer to him as our main character. Whenever any joke happens in the class, whenever anything is going on, our main character is always right in the middle of it. Sure, that meant at times he might have caused a little bit of the trouble himself, but he really was our main character. The students like to joke, this class would make a wonderful TV show. If this class was a TV show, he would without a doubt be our Zach Morris. But that doesn't mean that his work skills and his commitment are anything to be laughed at. He is another student that came in during his lunch periods. He was here after school today, ensuring that this gets done. He's a leader in not only this program, but in our visual media program, as well as our football team. Our next Golden Hammer Award recipient is Nick Riska. Oh boy, this one. This is another one where we had him in the intro class, and to be honest with you, we didn't always get along then. But over the last 2 years, what a friendship and relationship we've been able to form. He is somebody that is always there whenever something was needed. He's participated in our school district's podcast. He's participated in any way we need to represent this program. And he really is somebody that just embodies what it means to be a Roxbury Gale. It is true that he did put some blood, some sweat, and some tears into this project at times, but there is no doubt that this project could have never happened without him coming in and working as hard as he did every day. And that is why David Spatz is getting a Golden Hammer. And our final recipient is yet another student who did like to have a lot of fun, but you could always count to get things done. And whenever there was something that was more or less distasteful that needed to be done, sometimes going up in the attic, going underneath the home was one I know he particularly didn't enjoy but did. Insulation, drywall, and so many things that our students don't always overly enjoy. This student was there to get the job done. And Van Kraus is our final Golden Hammer Award recipient. Congratulations. So one thing we do for our Golden Hammer recipients, which began a number of years ago, an alumni of the program, Will Schraff, made a comment to me that when you're really good at sports, your name goes on the wall of the gym. Why isn't that like that anywhere else? So a couple years ago, we began following that same logic that Will shared with us, making sure that we have a banner up for each of our Golden Hammer Award recipients. When you take a minute to go through the home and to the conclusion of this program, I would love for you to also go through the classroom for a second and see all of these on the wall near the door to the classroom closest to the hallway. I'd like to invite up all 6 of our Golden Hammer Award recipients, as well as Principal Crispino, for one group photo before this goes on the wall tomorrow, where it will remain forever. You guys should be the ones that hold it.
How are we going to hold it?
Oh, all right. You want to go in front of the table?
Have John Q hold it. Go in front of the table.
Sure.
Have John Q hold the other side. Oh, yeah. Mix together. John Q! John Q, get over here.
Q, come on around, guys. Q. All right, John. Q, come over. Oh, yeah.